onto the final song of the album. We're at the end. So I don't know if anyone is unaware, from what I've heard in the press releases, obviously Sleep Token don't do any press. They don't speak to the press, which is fucking cool.
Yeah.
So like no one's ever heard...
Annoying for us.
No one's ever heard anything officially from the band, but from their press releases, this is the final of a 3-part. So it's a trilogy of albums, starting with Sundowning, and the first song on the album is
The Night Does Not Belong
to God. And then this is the last album on this. So it's kind of a full circle moment, which I'm going to play for you now.
I get nervous when Sleep Token start a song with a piano, but it sounds happy piano, not sad piano.
I was telling you about this before. It's a happy, sad song.
Yeah.
I've got a ghost in the hallway grinning and a heavy head that won't stop turning. If my fate is a bad...
Does anyone else really judge albums by the last song on them? I always really judge a record by how it ends. And sometimes if I'm dubious about an album, I'll go and listen to the last song of the album first. Oh. Oh,
Shades of
God.
Fall for me.
Yeah. I like that flip of the opening, so it's run it back first, then run it forward. I hope to God you don't know this feeling. If your
wings don't bring you heaven, I will bring it down like an ancient bygone.
Oh, I'm running out of words.
Do you remember me?
This is a fucking masterpiece.
When the rain gathers.
You know how we were saying earlier about how they seamlessly go from heavy to...
Then nothing else matters. For me, it's still the autumn leaves.
This is unbelievable.
These ancient canopies.
Again, the hats coming back in with a little bit of energy. This feels like the start of a build now. There it fucking is.
The night belongs to you. This vow is broken through.
I must be someone new. Is that a gimmick switch coming? This. It's genuinely speechless.
Such a good ending to an album. It's got that sort of, like I was saying, like an end of a movie.
Yeah. No, you are absolutely right with your description of it. It quite literally is like, you've won. Bringing in that piano.
Bringing in the intro to
The Night Doesn't Belong to God.
When I heard this, I was like, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Full circle moment.
I've actually got body shivers hearing that come back in at the end. That's another throwback line as well, isn't it? Like love is entwined.
This is just the whole intro for Night Does Not Belong to God.
What, lyrically as well?
Okay, yeah.
God, I love this band so fucking much.
It's just when I heard that. So, bit of history. The first song I ever heard of Sleep Token was "The Night Does Not Belong to God," and it was when they first released it. It was the first single from Sundowning. I'd heard the name before. I'd heard people going on about Sleep Token, but I'd never actually listened to them. In my head, I was like, Sleep Token sounds like a metal band, like a fucking chuggy, heavy band. And then I heard that song and I was like, who is this fucking guy?
Yeah.
What a voice. So then, obviously, that sent me on my fucking journey of going back and listening to all the old stuff. And then for Sundowning campaign, I think it was every other Thursday, they released a single from the album. So like that whole month or a few months, it was just like I was waiting for every Thursday, and they just became pretty much my favorite band overnight, really.
Yeah.
And when I heard this at the end of that album, it felt like such a
reward.
Yeah, it's like you've been rewarded for sticking with this band, and they've told you a story over 3 albums, and they've come back around. I mean, I don't know exactly what the story is, but it feels.
I think
personal.
It's something that we as Sleep Token fans are gonna.
It takes you on a journey.
Out.
Like it's more like a lot of people say this in like the comments of the YouTube videos. It feels more than just a band. It's not just like something I listen to. It's like someone said it's like discovering a new color.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh, that's a great description.
It's
like discovering a new color.
Yeah, it's something more than music. It touches you more than just. Oh, I like this song. And I feel like they've got so many different parts of them that soundtrack different parts of your life. If you're like if you want to fucking throw down, they've got the heavy songs. If you want to have a little cry, they got the sad songs. If you want to be a bit sexy, they got the sexy songs.
You want to have a little grind.
And so every song on this album has its own artwork. And I noticed, so that last song we just listened to. Let me take this off. The album artwork on the last song. I don't know if I can zoom in.
There we go. So it's this new. Look at the head of that character.
So this is So I guess it's the end of the trilogy.
Yeah.
And the artwork is vessels beheaded or severed head in the arms of this guy, which leads me to believe that maybe when they come back next time,
new mask.
Maybe no mask.
Maybe no mask. Imagine that. Because
if you look, this mask or whoever.
I was going to say, if you look at that mask, the eye holes above obviously can't see out of. The eye holes below can't see out, but the eye holes in the middle you can see out of. That feels like a message to me.
Because nothing Sleep Token do is by accident.
No.
Everything has a meaning. Everything probably has some backstory and some lore. And this is very interesting. So I can't wait to see what they bring next. And I hope this isn't the end. Some people are speculating that it's the end of Sleep Token, but I think it's just the end of this chapter.
This chapter of Sleep Token for sure.